Hey everyone, it's your friend Conscience, and I'm so excited to be in Paris, the city of lights. Paris is a dream vacation spot for lots of people, but it doesn't have to be super expensive. You don't need tons of money to see the Eiffel Tower or walk along the Seine River. In this video, I'll share 10 tips to experience Paris without spending too much money. We'll talk about cheap food, free things to see, and smart ways to make your money last. Get ready to say yes to adventure and no to spending too much as we learn the secrets to a budget-friendly Paris trip. One easy way to save money on your Paris trip is to travel during the off-season. Think about going in late fall or early spring. The weather is still nice and there are way fewer people. Fewer crowds mean cheaper plane tickets and hotels. Think about staying a little outside the main part of the city, places like the Ibis budget Paris Porte de Montmartre, which are often cheaper. Booking your flights early on websites like Skyscanner can save you even more money. The off-season often has special festivals and events. Imagine relaxing in a cozy cafe with a hot drink, watching the leaves change color outside. Traveling during the off-season is like finding a secret treasure. You'll see a different side of Paris with fewer tourists and more space to breathe. Paris has a great public transportation system and you should definitely use it. Forget expensive taxis, the metro is your new best friend. 10 subway tickets will only cost you about €16.90. For longer trips, get a Navigo Easy card for unlimited travel in central Paris on the metro and bus. Trust me, this card will let you explore every part of the city. Don't forget about walking. It's free! Paris is best explored on foot anyway, so wear comfortable shoes and wander through the charming streets. You'll find hidden courtyards, cute cafes, and maybe even a market with local treats. Let's talk about plane tickets. Booking 3 to 4 months early can save you a lot of money, sometimes up to 30%. Websites like Google Flights and Kiwi.com let you track prices. Being flexible is also important. Try searching for flights on different days of the week. Flying midweek, like on a Tuesday or Wednesday, can be cheaper than weekend flights. You could also fly into Beauvais-Thiel Airport for cheaper tickets. Just remember to factor in the extra cost and time to get to the city center. A little research and planning can really help you find those budget-friendly flights. Let's talk about where you'll sleep after a long day of exploring. Think about staying in hostels. They're a great budget-friendly option, especially if you're traveling alone or with friends. One of my favorites is Le Village Hostel near Montmartre. Airbnb is another good choice for affordable places to stay. Look for apartments or rooms in areas a little outside the city center, like the Canal Saint-Martin area. Budget hotel chains like Hotel One Paris Porte de Châtillon offer simple but clean and comfortable rooms. Remember, you'll mostly be out exploring, so your room is just a place to sleep. Choose comfort and convenience over fancy hotels, and save that money for more important things, like yummy pastries. One of the best ways to experience a city is through its food, and Paris is a food lover's dream. You don't need to spend a lot to enjoy delicious Parisian food. Start your day like a local with a fresh croissant from a bakery. For about €1.50, you can enjoy a buttery, flaky treat. A baguette sandwich with ham and butter is a classic Parisian meal for just a few euros. Many restaurants have a cheaper fixed-price menu, especially at lunch. This menu usually includes 2 or 3 courses for a set price, letting you try classic French food without spending too much. Paris is full of amazing museums, beautiful parks, and famous landmarks, and many of them are free. Did you know the Musée d'Art Moderne is free? It's right next to the Palais de Tokyo, another great art museum with free admission on certain days. Take a break from the city with a walk through the Luxembourg Gardens or Parc des Buttes-Chaumont. These big parks offer amazing views, peaceful paths, and a chance to enjoy nature without spending any money. And of course, you can't go to Paris without seeing the Eiffel Tower. Just looking at it, especially at night when it sparkles, is a free and unforgettable experience. You don't have to spend a lot to bring a piece of Paris home with you. Skip the expensive souvenir shops and go to the markets and hidden boutiques for unique and affordable finds. For a real local experience, spend a morning at the Marché des Enfants Rouges market in the Marais district. If you like vintage and one-of-a-kind items, Marché aux Puces de Saint-Ouen is a must-see. This huge flea market is full of antiques, clothes, furniture, and quirky souvenirs at great prices. Don't forget about the charming little shops all over the city. If you plan to do a lot of sightseeing, especially visiting museums and attractions, think about getting a discount pass. These passes can save you time and money, letting you skip the lines and often including free public transportation. The Paris Pass gets you into over 60 attractions including the Louvre Museum, Musée d'Orsay, and a hop-on hop-off bus tour. It also includes a travel card for unlimited public transportation in central Paris. Another option is the Paris Museum Pass, which is just for museums and historical monuments. It gives you free entry to over 50 museums and monuments, including the Louvre, Musée d'Orsay, Arc de Triomphe, and Palace of Versailles. Do some research to see which pass is best for you. Seeing the famous sights of Paris doesn't have to be expensive. With a little planning and some insider tips, you can have a great time without spending too much. Book your Eiffel Tower tickets online to save money and skip the long lines. If you're going to both the Louvre Museum and Musée d'Orsay, think about buying a combined ticket. Both museums are free on the first Sunday of every month, so plan your visit accordingly. For a unique and cheap way to see the city, join a free walking tour. Companies like Sandemann's New Europe offer great walking tours led by knowledgeable guides, and you can tip what you think the tour was worth at the end. To get the most out of your time and money in Paris, plan ahead. Group nearby attractions together to save on transportation and maximize your sightseeing time. For example, spend a day exploring the Latin Quarter, home to Notre Dame Cathedral, the Shakespeare and Company bookstore, and the beautiful Luxembourg Gardens. Another day, go to Montmartre, the artist district, and visit the Sacré-Cœur Basilica, Place du Tertre, and enjoy the city views. Mix in free activities like walking along the Seine River, having a picnic in a park, or just wandering through the streets of Le Marais. By planning your days, you can experience the best of Paris without feeling rushed or overspending. So there you have it. 10 budget-friendly tips to experience the magic of Paris without spending too much. Remember, traveling on a budget is about enjoying experiences, not fancy things. Paris is a city that's best explored on foot, so wear comfortable shoes, take the metro, and get ready for an amazing adventure. Like this video if you found it helpful and subscribe to my channel for more travel tips. Until next time, bon voyage!